Everything here is made of HDPE, high density polyethylene, my favorite thermoplastic. This is a milk bottle, which I cut up using a box cutter. I washed it out in the sink, and then I cut one panel out, and I traced this, which I'll have in the description. I'll have the geometry of this. I trace it out with a Sharpie. HDPE is reasonably transparent, so it's really easy to trace. I don't use a ruler for this. It's not insanely high precision. So I just trace it by eye using a Sharpie. And then, see, I've got solid lines and dotted lines. The solid lines are cuts, the dotted lines are folds, although I mess with that a little bit. And a straight edge and a scissors. I cut out the pattern along the solid outline there. And you have to be careful at the ends so that those tabs don't get cut. You want really to not overshoot on that. And one way to do that is to just kind of rotate the scissors as you go, which I'm going to do here. There it is, rotating the scissors. So now I'm going to use a scoring thing from my knife and a straight edge, and I score on one side in a square down the middle. Okay, and then I score on the other side going down those crossways lines. Then I have to cut those solid pieces so that I've got the big flappy tabs hanging out on the edges there. And go down, cut. Again, I want to be careful not to cut all the way through. And then now everything gets folded. And you fold in the opposite direction from the side that the score is on, although you really can fold either direction. That's generally how I find it to be easier. Then I start actually folding along the scores. If this is harder than it should be, you can go back and score it again. If you start to break, then, well, start over and don't score so hard. So now I bend it into the shape, and now this is the shape. It's a hexagon. I light the candle, and now I get everything up high enough temperature to get through the glass transitions, about 130°C, do the weld, and we're done.